Consistency is often the catalyst for a championship. This year, in the AMSOIL Pro class, with a multitude of riders that can win on any given night, consistency for any one of them is yet to take shape. This week, rounds 5 and 6 of AMSOIL Championship Snocross takes place in the frigid flatlands of West Fargo, North Dakota. Only 2 riders have won a final, both sweeping their respective weekends. Will we see a repeat winner, or will a new name rise to the occasion? Points leader Elias Issue is out for redemption after a disastrous weekend, while New Englander Hunter Patnode closes in on the red plates. This is Sledhead 24/7.
With Deadwood getting postponed, we had an extra weekend off, so it's been 3 weeks in between our races here. So I've never been a big fan of the long breaks, and I really like the new schedule now, how we start later and it just condenses everything. So it's going to be a busy March though now, 4 in a row. Yeah, last year, this was actually one of my favorite tracks from last year was Fargo. And then to see it like basically double in size, I was like, jaw dropped on Thursday. Yeah, I just got done with first practice and it was a blast out there. There's so much rhythm and some big jumps and big air in that. So nothing was like too rough or too crazy for first practice, which is a nice way to start out the day. But I'm sure things are going to become more technical as the day goes on. But as of right now, I felt really good out there and just looking forward to tonight. I'm just going out there to execute at my best. And I kind of look at that as if I'm executing at my best and doing the things that I need to do, the results will take care of themselves. And that will turn into the wins and that will turn into a championship.
The season has started off a little bit rough, but I think we got some really positive stuff happening. The team has been working so hard. We've made a lot of progress since day one, and it's been a ton of fun. And we're all working really well together, and yeah, I think there's just some positive stuff to come. Well, the team, since we've started, yeah, we faced a lot of adversity. I mean, we had really high expectations coming into Canterbury, and it hasn't worked out, but nobody's really gotten down on themselves, or the atmosphere really hasn't changed. It's just, well, it is what it is, and we go from there. And so hopefully we can start, making some good progress. And but yeah, no, the atmosphere is still good, and yeah, we're still all working hard.
Obviously it didn't go great on paper, and so we're always striving to be better. I guess if you go a 1-1 the first race, you think you got it all figured out, and then sometimes reality can hit you in the face. Well, we got hit in the face in a different way. We were like last, so now we just build up to try to be first. So it's great, I think we're close. I think we're just on the verge of getting some really good results. So hopefully this can be the weekend. Yeah, 2022 is going very well for me. I'm second place in points right now. I think I could be doing better if I had a couple of rough heat races in Iowa and Shakopee as well. That holds me back on the points a little bit, but just looking forward to being very consistent on heat races, and consistency in the finals will give me as much points as I need for being number 1. Race wins everything, it comes into play, but you also got to be out there having fun to ride the best that you can. So I just personally look forward to going out on track and just having as much fun as possible, and that will get you the next step ahead to where you need to be. We're here at Red River Valley for the 2nd year now. Last year was a pretty cool track. This year it's above and beyond last year's track. So first practice went very well today. I was happy, and big jumps, long straightaways. It was lots of fun. So just looking forward to having fun in the races tonight and doing well.
When we return, round 5 is on the line. But first, AMSOIL brings us a closer look at what goes down beforehand in the pit area with Polaris's Hent Jez Racing.
Maybe it's one like a low speed in the front. Sledhead 24/7 on CBS Sports Network is sponsored by the U.S. Air Force. Full-time, part-time, in or out of uniform. Join us. By AMSOIL. Runs on Freedom. By Polaris. And by Stud Boy. Traction with an attitude.
It's gonna be a dogfight. You can't make a mistake at all. Back row, baby. Time to send it.
The Pro Final is on here in Fargo. Francis Peltier grabs the stud boy hole shot, but then Hunter Patnode rockets up into the lead, and now Patnode is going to be challenged by Daniel Benham on the number 221. Benham will jump off front. Peltier moves ahead of Patnode into the second position. And here's Ishul coming up on the outside. Har's going to go inside. Ish going to go to the outside. And Elias on the hammer on that Theme Motorsports Skidoo chasing after Har. It's now a battle for the number 4 spot. Wow, and look at Ish. Creative line there as he jumped into the corner. And he comes out now, finding himself in the 4th, now the 3rd position. Season here in round 5 in Fargo at the All Finish Concrete Snocross National, presented by Coast Materials. Down to 35 seconds to go. The gap last time through remained the same between first and second, about 2.2 seconds. White flag is waving. He takes a look back. Benham is 1 lap away from a race win. And big fun tonight in West Fargo as the all-finish concrete sled with Daniel Benham picks up his first Pro Final of 2022.
It hasn't hit me yet. It feels really good. When you get out front like that, it just seems effortless. Like one of the easiest races I've had this year. So I'm just waiting for it to set in.
Incredible. All the hard work and the dedication that team put into it. It's awesome.
great for the team and Dan.
This year's short history would suggest that Friday night's winner would yield another the next night, but time will tell.
We're always testing and always trying to get better, and we have been testing a lot with the shocks and just trying to get better there and even feel more comfortable and even go faster. And yeah, I feel really good on the sled when everything is working, and yeah, I'm just happy when I'm out there. Yeah, last night, DNF in DQ in the first one because I forgot to go to tech, so that's my fault, no points there, lost a lot there, and in the next one had some issue with the sled, so didn't finish, so last qualifier yesterday and made it from the back row. I needed to just forget about the day and just do my thing, and went out there and came up to from last row to second place in a little bit over half of the final, and got some issue with the steering, so kind of settled down instead of get another DNF. So yeah, second place from back row was, I'm pretty happy about that, and just go on today.
What's up, guys? It's Travis Kern here in Fargo for rounds 5 and 6 of Snocross. Feeling good on the sled this weekend. Last night I had some good laps in the final. Ended up 8th, but I ran up towards the front for a little bit and felt really good on the sled. But we made some adjustments to hopefully stay up there for tonight, and looking forward to racing. It feels good. It's definitely a learning curve going from Pro Light to Pro this year. I feel like my speed's there, but it's just getting through those long races and staying super consistent, because you make like one mistake and you get passed by 2 people. So that's been the biggest challenge of the finals, but qualifying's been going good. So I qualified 6th last night, so hopefully more good qualifying, a good gate pick for the final, and hopefully for better results.
Yeah, we just got done with our first practice on Saturday here in Fargo. It went really good. The track's a lot more beat up today. The snow's a little fluffier, sugarier. Yesterday was pretty hard. So having that and getting the track rougher is where I like it and I like to shine at. So I'm excited for tonight's races. It went good. We had decent qualifying times. I think we were top 5. So that's good. A good little confidence boost going into the night. But starts, like every night, are going to be key. So focus on the start and ride from there. Should be good. Track was, it felt really racy. So snow was a bit softer just with the warmer weather. There's still some ice underneath, but for the most part it was pretty good, pretty racy, and happy with how the sled felt. Came in, made some adjustments, didn't quite like the way it was feeling after those, so going back to the way it was at the beginning of the practice, and super happy with that and felt really comfortable on that setup too. So yeah, I feel really good on the sled and just excited to get the night started. Yeah, last night it was kind of bittersweet. So obviously I got 3rd last night and on the podium. That's always good. We love to be consistent, and especially with the heat races yesterday, being able to sweep those, and I'm going to try to do that again tonight. And yeah, just overall feeling in the final, wasn't super pumped about how I rode. Didn't really find that comfort in the final. I'm not sure if it was me, the sled, a little bit of both, but tonight feeling a lot better, so just going to try to put all my cards on the table and see if we can get it done tonight.
The track is nice. I know. I like the big tracks. More corners and like more jumps and all that. It's more like this is more like a supercross track. It feels like, and it's fun. Yeah, a lot of big jumps also, triples and all that. So yeah, we had fun out there. I'm gonna try to be a bit calmer, but still like go for it. Try to be closer to the rider in the front of me when they do the passes, so I don't have to like touch them. I don't know. It's hard to say, but I'm gonna be maybe gonna be a little bit more calm, but still try to do the passes as fast as possible in the races.
Still ahead, Saturday night under the lights, round 6. But first, meet a key player in the realm of professional snowmobile racing. AMSOIL Championship Snocross race director, Bobby Werrett.
Racing right now, we're just starting our Sportlight final. And we have an accident here that I gotta get to. Doing all right? You good?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You good?
Can you screw me back or something there?
He's waiting on him.
Okay. It's Sled.
Go this way? Don't matter.
Wait, watch him.
Yep, I got you. Make sure to yellow this here. All right, you got one sled off. Shooting to get another one off here so you can go back to green. These work a lot better when they're running. There we go.
Damn it, buddy. You had a good start there.
Spoke at your toe. Tough luck, buddy. Hey, you're good though, right? As you can tell that I'm out of breath, I sprinted over there. Got the sleds taken care of. The riders are okay. We just want to make sure, first and foremost, that they're safe. Secondly, that they're okay and not too badly injured, which fortunately they were not. And now we're back to green flag racing. So it's myself, Scotty, Jesse, with help from Ryan. We kind of try to cover all the bases, but first and foremost, we want safety, we want fairness, and we want fun, and we do our best to try and deliver that. So yeah, I just kind of make my way all the trackside and help out where I can, check out the track conditions, see if something needs to be touched or not touched, get input for riders. Of course, there's times you have to make the calls that you don't want to make as far as disqualifications and such, but that's part of the job. Take the good with the bad. So Sportlight Final is always fun. These are up and comers with big goals in mind, so they're giving everything they can, and as we saw, can put them in predicaments at time. But
Footage of it.
okay.
But we thought that the 706, he checked up. That guy checked up. So we
Thinking he did.
We thought that was Dylan.
Okay.
Or whoever. 906.
Okay, gotcha. So yeah, there's always a lot of chatter. That was Ryan right there, one of our assistant race directors, filling me in on a circumstance. So post-race, I got to run up to the booth and see if there's potentially a jump on the start, and that's something where we have to make a judgmental call with the four of us, and if we have to penalize, we will do so. So checkers are rolling out. Wrapped up the Sportlight Final, had some excitement for you. What's kind of the day of the life of race directing for Snocross.
Sledhead 24/7 on CBS Sports Network is sponsored by the U.S. Air Force. Full-time, part-time, in or out of uniform, join us. By AMSOIL. Runs on Freedom. By FXR. Premium outdoor gear that's worthy of who you are and what you love to do. And by Ziegler Cat. Exceptional service backing the best equipment.
I feel like I'm getting kicked this way with my rebound. I don't know if I want to change it. But I like it because the looks are so flat right now, and I feel like I'm not struggling to get over them. If this piece would maybe, yeah.
Take off a great hole shot for Elias Ishul on the inside, but he's going to get passed by Pat Moon, and there's Jacob Yurt, and Yurt will blast past, and now Ishul comes along and makes it 3 wide. Side-by-side race for the lead into the Skidoo corner, and Ishul's got the number 1 spot. straightaway over. Adam Peterson has just crashed out before the AMSOIL finish line while this battle for the final podium spot is taking place. Cars going to try to go outside here and try to make a run as they make the turn toward the checkered flag. Coming down the straightaway, there you see Elias Ischel crossing the line. Welcome back to the top step of the podium for the Viking Rocket. Hadnote is second. Here comes the race for third, and Yerk will hang on to grab the final spot on the podium over Eagle Hard.
Dude, you crushed that. You absolutely crushed it. Good job.
Yeah, it was fun.
That was better, so. Yeah. Hell yeah, baby.
No, it feels good to come back after yesterday and yeah, to be up there, of course.
Next week, we make the trek east to Salamanca, New York, with a new points leader, heightened drama, and a small margin among the championship points top four. The New Englander will make his first pro appearance in Salamanca, but even with consistency and momentum on his side, will he hold up against the rest of the exigent AMSOIL Pro class?